What is up, my beautiful nerdy peoples? 'Tis I, the Otaku Review, aka Rachel S. How's it going? I have a lovely figure review for you today from the wonderful people of Square Arts and Figure Arts. So I'm looking forward to showing you what I got today. The figure I got today was originally my fiance's. He got it because it was pretty damn cool, and his mate got one. But unfortunately he wanted to downgrade his collection, so he gave me first dibs. So I wasn't going to say no to this beautiful thing I'm about to review for you today. And this thing is going to take up the whole camera, so apologies if I'm hiding behind it. It is Skadoosh! It's this bad boy. This is the Figure Arts Zero series. I believe the Bandai figure name changed recently, and this is the first edition of the Battle Arts Broly. So the first edition was released in January this year, and then they released a second wave of the figure. I believe it was for a Funimation event in April, so pretty darn cool. So looking forward to opening this. So I'm gonna just quickly open them up and show the wonderfulness inside. I just need to get some scissors and open them up. Apologies if this is going to take up most of the entire camera. It is a massive box. I'm just going to slice it open ready, because I have heard this figure is all in one piece, so you don't have to worry about making it or parts falling off or having to attach parts with glue to secure it. So that's my part. But before I open it, I'm going to show you the box. So obviously the front of the box, we have a lovely window displaying the figure in all its glory. And we have a slight close-up of Rory. I do apologise about the light, it's quite sunny outside, but if I shot it on a rainy day, it'd be even worse. So we have the official Bandai logo, and this is the Japanese release sticker, because these were originally meant to be Japan only. And then we have Funimation Figure Arts, and then the official sticker DD to show that it's not fake, because obviously the figures, they are a pain, especially at mini cons when they're selling all these fake figures and they do not look half as good. And onto the side we have a full image shot of what the figure looks like. Then again, a pretty cool Photoshop figure with smoke. I think that's a pretty badass image. If they had that as a poster in the box, I think that would be the pretty cool thing. And again, just more side up shots of the figure. Then we have the top of the box, again, just a nice shot of Mr. Broly, and the continuing shot of the previous sort of figure image from the front. So let's get this bad boy open, shall we? Because I've been dying to review this. I've had this for about a week, and it's just sitting in my room, and because of work and getting home, being too tired, and having a cosplay to currently finish, yeah, you don't have a lot of time, or you're too tired and you just want to watch anime, and yeah, pretty much. So apologies about the plastic noise. So as you can see, it should just slide out. There's nothing interesting in the actual size of the box, but I'm just going to pop it down. I'm not going to chuck it because I want to keep that box, because I'm a box collector. Even though I'm not going to sell these figures or have plans to, I don't like damaging packaging. It's just me. I'm sorry. I'm very OCD when it comes to packaging. So let's get the scissors and slice him open, and hopefully he should just pop out. So now let's say Joe. Here we go. So pop that there, and then pop the scissors there. Oh, this is very nice. This is very nice. I can smell the plastic already, that fresh figure smell, because this hasn't been taken out of the box yet, so it's just that nerdy aroma. It's a weird thing with normies, because they think it's the smell of a plastic figure, like freshly opened, or a fresh book from the shelf. It's just got that nostalgia element to it, I'm sorry. So here we have the figure in all his Broly glory. So this is absolutely stunning. So what I'm going to do is flip the camera around to do some close-ups so you can see it a little bit better rather than me holding it and I risk dropping it. So just give me 2 seconds and we'll be right back. Okay, so here we have Mr. Broly in all his glory. So I'm just going to do some brief close-ups. I've got my camera on a tripod currently, so apologies about the wonky camera, but it's the best way I can get it because my tripod's a pain in the ass. So here we have him, and this figure, I've got to say, is absolutely stunning. I love the details that they got into it. The translucent hair going from yellow to green for like the Broly's main sort of Saiyan attack is pretty darn cool, and even down to like all the detailing on his jewelry, that is amazing. My one quip is that I find that the head looks way too small compared to his massive like body. Like his arms are like way wider than his face, but that's just me. A lot of people said that they didn't like his face because they didn't like the detailing. So let's just get a quick close up of his face. His face is actually pretty well sculpted. There isn't too much black in his teeth or around the eye line, because obviously Broly's famous for those deep white eyes when he goes into pretty much ultra mode. So and then even just the shading on his chest area, I'm not quite sure. Six pack. Oh Christ, it's like he's got like multiple packs. It's so weird. So yeah, they've done quite a lot of shading here, and on his tunic as well. Tunic or cape, or I don't know what to call it. And I love the gold paint on these as well. And let's just have a look around the back as well, just on the detail side of it. So pretty cool. And I like they've even added a really dark shadow under here on the cape or skirt. It's not really a skirt. Probably wouldn't wear a skirt. Maybe in weird fan fictions, but I don't touch that with 10-foot flashball. And even they've done like some really dark detailing on the back of his boots, which is pretty awesome. And even down to the rocks, there's like various like shadings. So there's green, there's grey, there's silver and black to give some depth to the actual figure. And here we have the bio ball, I like to call it. It's pretty cool. There's not too many mold lines to give distraction to the figure, but other than that, pretty nice. And I like these are really cool. Got to have somewhere pretty sort of secure to stop these getting knocked off, because I can see these getting damaged, and obviously you have a lot of mold lines and problems. But other than that, super duper cool. And all the lightning bolts and everything around him, really super nicely molded, no molding marks or anything at all, and nothing to just sort of distract it from the actual figure. So again, really super nice. So yeah, I think this figure is around about 30 centimeters tall, I think, from bottom to the top of the rods on the bio brawl. So again, if you are a good statue collector, this is a awesome piece. I think my partner got this for about 80 quid, which is pretty nice for a statue. So I'm not going to complain about this at all. I'm going to have this in my collection. I didn't originally like Broly. Back in the day of Dragon Ball, I found him, I don't know, I just couldn't like him, and all the sort of stigma on the movies and everything, like the second and third, I think, but a lot of fans don't really like the Bio Broly movie and stuff. But since the recent Super movie, I've actually come to like Broly. A lot of people don't. They say, oh, he's a wuss now, and oh, he's not as powerful as he's going to be. But we've got yet to see, because I've heard rumours that he might be in the Super series, which is coming up next year, or in another possible movie. So we have more to see of the Great Saiyan Broly, as we know. So that is everything I'm going to say about this figure, guys. So if you want this figure, yeah, it's by Figuarts Zero, and there's also a Goku to go with this that's coming out. So he's doing sort of a similar attack, but his attack ball is slightly smaller, but I want it because it'd be cool to have a duo face-off. That's if I've got anywhere to actually display it. So I've got to find someone to display it. As you can see, I've got a full cabinet of Dragon Ball figures now. So yeah, I've got to find space for this bad boy. So yay, I hope you enjoyed my brief but quick review on this figure, and please hit that notification at the top of the screen. I do figure reviews, box reviews, and various other things. So please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, guys, I will say sayonara. Stay nerdy, stay happy, and keep collecting. Bye!